All right, cool. What's your name? How old are you? And where are you from?
My name is Vincent Matthews. I'm from actually born in Philadelphia. Um, what else is that?
How old are you?
Oh, I'm 62 this year, December.
Oh, nice. 62 years young.
Yep,
And what is your current living situation?
I'm homeless.
And how long have you been homeless?
I've been homeless for maybe like 6 years. Been trying to get it. That haven't happened yet.
What's the hardest part about being homeless?
The sleeping part. Being out in the elements, stuff like that. It gets to you sometime. It just and motels are so high, $120. Nah, I can't do that
Is
every
that for
night.
one day?
One day,
No discount?
no discount.
They don't care if you're homeless or not.
90 maybe on the weekend during the week, but 120 on the weekend.
So you're kind of forced to sleeping out on the street.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's crazy. So even if someone gave you $100 to get a hotel room for the night, you can't even get a hotel room.
Can't even get a hotel. Can't get a motel room.
And how do people treat you while you're out here?
Well, I get along with everybody. It's cool. I mean, it is what it is. The little circle you're in, people you deal with. It's okay. I mean, for what it is, there's no problem, no hassle, nothing like that. It is what it is. You know, nice little knit family, like it is what it is.
And how do you feel emotionally? What's like your outlook on life right now?
Well, you know what? I have to have a good outlook on life. I can't be down, can't be depressed. Because each day you have to move on. There's no such thing as being down, wanting to hurt myself or anyone like that. You have to do what you have to do. And that's okay. Because I can make it from day to day. It's sad, but it is what it is.
Do you ever feel like it's over or like you've been defeated?
It's true. I feel like that from time to time. I feel like that from time to time. Because it's just so hard sometimes. Asking for handouts, I don't do that. It's rare to ever ask for anything because I just can't see myself doing that.
Are there any people out here that like do help you though when they see you?
Sure. And there's people come around, feed you, give you things, gift cards and stuff like that. Yeah. Mm.
That's good. It's good to hear that there's still people out here
Oh
willing to
yeah.
help because what I've been getting lately is, although people feel like they're forgotten and they feel like just because they're homeless now that they're no longer people, or people treat them like that
Right.
they're no longer here.
Right.
And I guess that's a hard feeling to deal with if that's how some people are
Yeah. If you
feeling.
get snubbed by some people, yeah, it's kind of bad.
But at this point, I mean, you probably learn how to curb them people and
Yeah, and
ignore that
like I
shit,
say, I'm
right?
gonna ask somebody for anything. I know where to go or whatever, do it like that. If I'm hungry or whatever, they feed you around here. Especially holiday season, they're gonna come around. People are gonna really give you a lot of stuff around there this time.
What's been like one of the scariest situations that you've been out while you're out here?
People getting killed, shot around you, people ODing. That stuff is really hard to take because it's close. People close to you, it hits close. I've seen people die on fentanyl, shot, killed, just like standing over there. Collateral damage, stuff like that. It's close. It really hits close. And you like, damn, I could be next. And you got to keep moving on, though. You got to keep moving on. You can't be afraid of the streets, because you have to know your streets. And sometimes it gets kind of, nervous walking down the streets or whatever, because you never know what can happen. You never know who's going to react or what out here. And that gets scary sometimes.
So people that have been killed.
Yeah, a lot of people. Since the COVID and everything, a lot of people. A lot of people. A lot of people passed away, got killed.
And killed. I mean, there's people that's died from COVID.
People being killed by
There's people that have
gunfire,
been
yeah,
murdered.
murder, yeah,
There's
stuff like
people that
that.
have been overdosing on fentanyl
All
now.
that, all that.
So ever since, I mean, we're dealing with a lot of ways people are dying, and
Yeah,
that could be pretty depressing too.
yeah. But at the same time, you got to pick yourself up. You can only mourn or whatever for so long, but you got to remember your elements. You got to remember your elements. You got to be aware of what's going on around you at all times. It's just how it is. Not that we don't care about those individuals. You have to worry about yourself. First of all, you got to do that.
And before, when you were younger, what was like your dream job?
Well, I was in the sports. I was in the sports, football, all sports. And I was hoping one day to make it. But then back then they didn't have the medicine they have now. When your knee blow out, no one's looking at you anymore. Now they go in there arthroscopic, fix it a couple weeks, and you're back on the field a day or so. They didn't have that then, so that kind of hurt it.
And while you're out here, did you ever experiment with any like drug use?
Yeah, I smoked cocaine, marijuana, liquor. It's just self-medicated sometimes. Sometimes you have to self-medicate. It's hard.
Somebody told me that it's a sense of protection. Like this is how you stay awake, and this is how you stay safe, and this
That's
is
true. That's
and they
true.
told me like you can't go to sleep when people are out here preying on you,
Sometimes you can't, especially if they know you have anything. You know.
and we're not trying to make this look good because the job here is to sway younger people away from it. But when he explained that, I never thought about it that way.
Yeah, yeah. They prey on you. They prey on you. They will prey on you. Sometimes people stay up for days and days. When they finally pass out, somebody's gonna get them, whatever they got. That's why you got to tuck and roll.
We were doing an interview, and somebody actually started taking stuff from his tent right in the while we're doing the interview.
Yeah, that'll
It
happen.
was wild.
That'll happen.
And what led you to start using like the drugs, and how did that kind of begin?
But the drugs is like the end result. There's a lot of things that go on before the drugs. Before you become homeless. It's a lot of things. Can't really put them all in the words right now, but the drugs is like the end result. It's like it got to be the end result. That's just self-medicating. That's just drugs. It's the atmosphere people you hang around. You might start doing one thing, start doing something next. But the drugs is always pretty much the end result when you're already at that point. You know.
Do you think like if someone hangs out with like people that smoke weed, most likely that person's gonna start smoking weed?
Yeah, if you go to barbershop enough times, you're gonna get a haircut.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even need to finish the rest because that's
Exactly.
perfectly.
Yeah.
And do you feel like that changed you as a person?
Yes, because some people started indulging because I was indulging. Not that and that wasn't cool. I've seen people really go to the bottom. Something I would never do again. I would never. If you never indulge in anything, I'm not gonna invite you to indulge. Simple as that. I've seen too much go down.
Do you have any influences like friends, family that support you?
Of course, I got family. And family. My family knows the word addiction. They know what that means. I can always. I have to help myself first. First and foremost, I have to take the first step to get myself clean. I've done it before, relapsed, done it before. I know that rodeo, but you have to help yourself first. You know what I'm saying? I can always go home. I can do whatever. That's not a problem. But I don't want to take this around my family, my friends. So I'm here for the time being. I got like my son kind of crazy. I got like 6 more years to work before I get full retirement. I'm out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I know what I'm gonna have to do. So I'm gonna have to get it together. I got to get together. I'm just here like on a hiatus. I'm just doing stupid shit right now, man. I need to get it together.
So you do have like a plan of just getting it
Of
all
course,
back in
of
motion.
course, of course. I can go work at McDonald's and supplement my income with cans and bottles. After I get my retirement, I just need to do it. And I'm definitely at the point now. I'm really tired. I'm really tired of this.
And what keeps you going each day?
That I know I have to. I just know I have to. I have to keep on. I just have to get myself together. And each day brings me closer to just. Cause I'm tired of this as it is. And it's not the lifestyle I want. It's not who I am. You know.
Do you have any skills or talents?
Yeah, I'm certified in lead mold and asbestos removal, cooking. I've done so many things in my life. I can do it all. Pick a trade. I can do it. They just go do it. You know, give me some housing. First of all, I need a foundation. So when I get what I need to do, once I can get the employment, but then I can't make it to the employment because I'm either tired or just can't make it. So I need to get the foundation so I know I can rest every night and get up and go to work. And I'm pretty good at that, and that's coming along.
Here's a question: how does it feel to like lose things, whether it's a relationship or your belongings, like just due to the street? Because I know people come and take your stuff, and
Yeah, and I look at it like life. Life is not about accumulating things. Life is about losing things. So the older you get, the more you lose. You lose your friends, your hair, your teeth. You lose things as you get older. It's not about accumulating things. You just have to know what to do with them when you have them. I'm not trying to accumulate things. I'm just going to lose them. Out here in the streets. Like I said, if I had a foundation, I have a place to. I know where it's at. But out here, I don't try to accumulate anything because I can't carry it around with me every day. It's going to come up missing. Well, I'm going to blame myself. So I try to keep just the minimum or whatever it is I need with me in my backpack, whatever. clothes and stuff like that. I'm not trying to accumulate too much stuff out here.
And if you can go back and give a younger version of yourself some advice, what kind of advice would you give yourself?
Pay close attention to when I'm sliding, because I didn't know I was sliding at first, until I was deep in. You have to just pay attention, stay in church, pray, find somebody to talk to. If things going bad, find somebody. You have to find somebody to talk to, and that's what I didn't do. And my parent is an evangelist, but I slid away from that because I thought I was grown. You're never too old to seek help. No matter who you are. All for the young kids. Pay attention. If you need to talk to somebody, find somebody to talk to. Don't be ashamed to talk to people. Especially if you have something going on in your life. That's all I can tell you, man. I can tell you.
And if any family or friends see this video, what's something that you would want them to hear from you in your own words? What's a message you want to give them?
And I'm getting it together, and I'm coming back. No sweat. Don't worry about it. Mom, I'm all good. I'm coming in. Coming in. That's it.
And this is for social media. You good with us posting this?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, do you have any Cash App or anything that you want to throw out there? And sometimes people send blessings.
No, I ain't got none of that,
You
man.
got none of that?
No, they're going to steal all. They steal it if I leave it laying around. I ain't got nothing.
All right.